Spring is in the air. Whew. The weather is gorgeous today. Not so much. Welcome to the 2019 Bluebird project. I am so happy to have you guys along for the journey. I can't wait to share everything that I know about bluebirds with you and show you around the farm. This is going to be a bit of a shorter video, just an introduction, and there are three things that I want to accomplish. Three. Who am I? What is a bluebird? And a tour of our nest boxes. So, hey, I'm Kyle. I will be your host for the 2019 Bluebird project at Not So Hollow Farm. We are located in Ontario, just north of Toronto, about an hour or so, out in the country, and we have an amazing spot for bluebirds. But what is a bluebird? Some of you might have seen one. Some of you may have never heard of a bluebird. But guess what? One has already shown up. Check out this beautiful male with a brilliant blue back and his burnt orange chest. And you can see he's got a dark eye, which contrasts against his face. And he's a little bit smaller than a robin, but definitely larger than a chickadee. He's kind of in between. Bluebirds really like open fields, and they like to perch on things like a tree and watch for prey. They like to eat lots of field insects like grasshoppers and crickets, and that's why they like our farm so much. Now, we have set up nest boxes across our farm to attract bluebirds so that they'll build a nest in them. And I wanted to show you exactly how we've set them up and installed them. Even though the weather was really bad today, like really bad, I got a chance to go out and explain that to you. So check this out. Hey guys, just got a quick moment while it stops snowing to give you a quick tour of our nest boxes and how they're gonna work. So here we have nest box number 1, and I've mounted nest box number 1. It's about 6 feet off the ground. The entrance hole itself is very important. The size, it's 1.5 inches, and this is going to keep out invasive birds that we don't want to nest in there, such as the starling. Keep it open for the bluebirds because they can fit in, but some of the other birds can't. And it's also important because it keeps out predators such as raccoons and things, and makes it a little bit harder for them to get at the eggs. Speaking of those kind of predators, we also have this new baffle I'm trying out. I'm hoping that this baffle will keep off any climbing predators from getting to the eggs. It wobbles and it's slippery, so we're hoping that this year that'll keep the nests perfectly safe. So the box has a screw in it to keep the door closed, but we got a door on the side here. We have the little insert that I put in that I've made out of paper, like cardstock paper, and that is going to make the nest really easy to clean out, and it'll allow me to also pull out the nest if I have to count the eggs. So these are just a few important tips about our nest boxes. It's starting to snow again, so I'm going to go back inside. Now for this project, I want something from you. I want you guys together as a class to pick a nest box to follow for the project. We've given the nest boxes a fresh coat of paint so they're protected from the weather, and we've given them some numbers. I want you to select one of these numbers for the box that you think is going to get the first bluebird eggs. And there might be a trophy involved, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. I want you guys to put your minds together which one do you think is going to attract bluebirds this year? We have 11 boxes across our property, and I would like to show you a tour of them right now. Are you ready? Let's go! We have liftoff. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened, because here we go! Coming up to box number 1. It's a beautiful blue box with an orange lid, and it overlooks the nursery up on the hill. Okay, now we're heading a little further over through the field to box number 2. This one's a little bit lighter of a color, a little purple. And this one also looks down on the nursery. Over at the tree line here, we have a box, and this is box number 3. This one's a little more green, and it's located in a beautiful little spot along the tree line. Now we're gonna make a big turn here, and we're heading over the pond. The pond still got a little bit of ice on it right now. And then we're gonna make a little trip over the field. Let's speed this camera up. You can see the clouds, man, they are moving fast today. Okay, I see box number 4, do you see it? There's box number 4. Man, that one looks pretty good too. We got some really good looking boxes. Box number 4 right along the tree line. Alright, we just got to go around the corner and we'll find another box. Guess what number this one's going to be? Where is it? There it is! Box number 5. This one, wow, orange. Looks pretty cool. Box number 5. Now we'll turn just a little bit. Oh man, this one is really close. We have box number 6. This one's yellow, kind of like the number 6. Okay, now we head over just a little bit further down, and we have box number 7. Box number 7 is probably the furthest one out there, and you can see, wow, this is a big field, and we're making a big turn. Oh, here we go, across the field, and we have some more boxes in field number 2. It's a little ways over here, and I'm gonna make a turn, so now we're heading in the other direction, and you can see box number 8. Whew, that's purple. And it is really snowing at this point. And then box number 9 is really close to box 8. You can see it just in the corner of your screen there. And this one also is very purple with a nice yellow lid. Okay, now we're heading back towards the house. Over the trees, turning around. Can you see it yet? I see it. I see it. Box number 10, right on the edge of the field. There we are. Whew, what a beautiful box. Okay, the final box. We don't call it number 11, we call it OG, because it is our original box and it's in its original location. There it is, box OG. Okay, so that wraps up the tour. Thank you for joining me, guys. You saw all 11 boxes, where they are, what they look like. Now you get to make your choice. Which one is it? Which one do you think will have the eggs? Now remember, this is just for fun. And the main goal is that you guys learn about bluebirds and how they nest and raise their young. So we're going to be talking about that a lot more in future weeks. Teachers, if you have any questions about how to vote, please send me an email. The place where you do vote is in the latest email that I have sent out. So make sure you do that there after your class picks a box. I'm really excited about this spring, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. See ya!